In 2012, Chelsea won the Champions League for the first time in its history after a very dramatic encounter. 5 years after the success of Munich, there are only 2 players still playing for the team. Let's see how the career of every footballer went afterwards. Petr Cech, the man who kept Chelsea on the race of the title. He stayed for 3 more seasons at Stamford Bridge and won the Europa League, 1 League Cup and 1 Premier League. He lost his place to Courtois and joined Arsenal in 2015, where he immediately became the first choice and won the FA Cup in 2017 against his former club. Luiz. He stayed at the club until 2014, adding the Europa League in his collection in 2013. He joined PSG in summer of 2014, winning the French treble twice. He returned to Chelsea in 2016, where he finally won his first Premier League title. Cahill. By next season he became a regular, and by summer of 2017 he is the captain of the team. Since 2012 he won the Premier League twice, the Europa League and the League Cup. He also established in the national team of England, where he is the vice-captain behind Jordan Henderson. BOSINGWA. For BOSINGWA, it was the last game with Chelsea and the last title of his career. His contract was not renewed and he joined Queen's Park Rangers for free. The team was relegated at the end of the season and BOSINGWA joined Trabzonspor, where he spent his final 3 years of his career. Cole stayed for 2 more seasons at the club and won the Europa League the next season. In July of 2014 he joined Roma, where he stayed until January of 2016 with very few appearances. He joined Los Angeles Galaxy almost immediately, where he is still playing at the age of 36. Jon-Obi Mikel. The Nigerian midfielder stayed at Chelsea until January of 2017, winning the Europa League in 2013 and both Premier League and the League Cup in 2015. He was a key member of the Nigerian team, which won the African Cup of Nations in 2013. In January of 2017 he joined Tangentador in China. Frank Lampard. The captain of Chelsea on the day. He stayed at the club until 2014, winning the Europa League as well during the next season. He joined New York City and Manchester City on loan, before retiring in 2016 at the age of 38. Juan. Around 45 days after the success of the Champions League, Mata won the European Championship with Spain. He went on to win the Europa League the year after and joined Manchester United in January of 2014, where he so far won the League Cup, the FA Cup and the Europa League. Bertrand. Bertrand was never a first-team member and it was a surprise that he started against Bayern. Next year he won the Europa League, but he was not even assigned to the bench. He left the club in 2014 and joined Southampton, where he became a valuable member. Salomon. Like BOSINGWA, his contract was not renewed. He joined Lille and in 2014 joined Hertha Berlin, where he is still playing. His only silverware since his departure from Chelsea was the African Cup of Nations with Ivory Coast in 2015. Didier Drogba. His final penalty ensured the title and soon after joined Shanghai Shenhua. His spell in China was short as he joined Galatasaray in January. He won the championship and in summer of 2014 he returned to Chelsea for 1 more year, where he won both the Premier League and the League Cup. Drogba then joined Montreal Impact and then Phoenix Rising, where he is still playing at the age of 39. Turnbull. The English goalkeeper played 1 more season for Chelsea, playing just 7 games overall, but he collected the Europa League medal as he was assigned to the bench. When he left Chelsea he had spells with Doncaster, Barnsley and Leeds, and he is currently unemployed. Essien. After the final he joined Real Madrid on loan and returned to the club after 1 year. He stayed until January of 2014 and joined AC Milan. In 2015 he joined Panathinaikos for 1 year and later joined Indonesian club Persib Bandung, where he is still playing. Paulo Ferreira. Next season was his final of his career, playing just 7 games in overall. He collected a Europa League medal however, as he was an unused substitute on the final against Benfica. Florent Malouda. He entered the pitch on the 73rd minute on the final against Bayern. It was his final game for the club as he was not assigned to the first team next season. In summer of 2013 he joined Trabzonspor and later Metz and Delhi Dynamos for his last seasons. Oriol Romeu. He didn't play much during next season and was not even on the bench for the Europa League final due to injury. Loan spells to Valencia and Stuttgart finally ended on a permanent deal to Southampton, where he finally established. Daniel Sturridge. That was the last silverware for Sturridge as he joined Liverpool in January of 2013. At Anfield he became an important first-team member, but injury troubles usually keep him out of form. Fernando Torres. He entered the pitch on the 84th minute and helped the team to win the trophy. Like Mata, he won the European Championship during summer and won the Europa League in 2013, scoring on the final. He left the club in 2014 and joined Milan, but after just 6 months he rejoined childhood club Atletico Madrid, where he is still playing. John Terry. A red card against Barcelona meant that he would miss the final. He stayed with the club until 2017, winning the Europa League, 2 more Premier Leagues and 1 League Cup. In summer of 2017 he left Chelsea and joined Championship side Aston Villa. Raul Meireles. Another absence of the final was Raul Meireles, who was also suspended. He started the next season with Chelsea, but in September of 2012 he joined Fenerbahce, where he spent his final 4 years, winning the championship once and the cup once. Branislav Ivanovic. He received a yellow card in the semi-final and was a big absence on the final. He stayed at the club until January of 2017, where he joined Zenit St. Petersburg. He was the man of the match on the Europa League victory as he scored the winner, and he also won both Premier League and League Cup in 2015. Ramires. The man who scored the very important goal against Barcelona in Camp Nou received a yellow card and missed the final. He stayed at the club until 2016, winning the Europa League in 2013, the League and the Premier League. In January of 2016 he joined compatriot Alex Teixeira in Chinese League, signing for Jiangsu Suning for £25 million. Who of the players do you think had the best career after the Champions League success, and who do you think was the most valuable player of that season? Tell us your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching.